I'll keep this as the intro. इनडायरेक्ट बात है, कभी भी डायरेक्ट नहीं होता, इनडायरेक्ट.
Right, right.
ये कर लो, इससे ना यू कैन डू इट, फॉलो योर हार्ट. आई गॉड डैम इट, इफ आई फॉलो माय हार्ट, अगले महीने इलेक्ट्रिक बिल नहीं दे पाऊंगा, बिजली काट देगा आके.
True.
सब. Hello to the good people over the internet. Today we have with us Nidhi Wagle. She doesn't need an introduction. She's a singer-songwriter. Welcome, Nidhi. Thank you so much for joining after a
Thank you.
really hectic day.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. As we had spoke before about your hair, make sure you remind yourself tomorrow that you have to send me, especially the top part, the red one. That's
I'll just this part.
वहाँ
Yep.
उठा के एकदम पार्सल कर देना, like ऐसे ही ले जाना, हिलाना नहीं.
बस ये
I'll
हाँ
just
ये
हाँ
क्लिप ऑफ करके
I'll take that फेविक्विक लगा के मैं यहाँ पे बिठा दूंगा.
डन. अच्छा लगेगा.
Okay. Before we just start, a very interesting question which I have from my side, which is, how did you start as a singer-songwriter? Or to be broad, how did you start with music? बचपन से ही शौक था? Or
हाँ तो
had a
it's
breakup and then went to writing songs?
no, like when it came to music has been like bachpan se. Even in school, I was into like choir and band. And when I was younger, I was actually a part of the band. Like I used to play drums for my school. And
Oh,
I've been learning keyboard and drums and guitar like since a really young age. And I think that my music passion started like school years me. And then when it came to college, I was definitely keen on like going to Berkeley and all that stuff. But like obviously I did not have the money and nor did I have like the certification for all of that. So I ended up actually finding a college in Mumbai that offers a degree in music. It's called Whistling Woods. And I just finished my degree from there. So I
right
think like,
now,
yeah, last year, like June 2022.
who will send
So
biryani then?
biryani right now, Swiggy. I'm sorry. Give me address.
Okay, sending.
Oh, yes, yes. So I think, doing my degree in music and like I moved to Mumbai. It's like a very big city. And then, finding myself, finding my sound, doing gigs, doing like everything that I can to support myself, releasing music. I think that really made me realize कि मुझे ये full time करना है. Like there's nothing else that I'm talented in. So I don't have option also. So I think that's why, yes, music is everything.
सही चीज है. um, 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 when did you start writing songs, and कैसे, मतलब do you learn
हाँ.
that professionally?
Songwriting, I never learned. Like, I think my songwriting is very influenced from like the stuff that I hear and like also a lot of personal stories. When I write, I try to visualize myself in a situation. So I remember the very, very first song I wrote. I believe I was in the ninth grade, I want to say.
पहला
And
प्यार.
yeah, and so it was a breakup song in ninth
Oh
grade. Can you
yeah.
imagine? Like, as a
इसलिए तो मैंने
child, I
बोला
don't
पहला
know.
प्यार.
Yeah, I don't know what shit I was going through as a kid that I'm writing breakup songs. But yeah, I think that's where it started. And professionally, like writing and releasing music started lockdown में because we didn't really have anything else to do as musicians in the lockdown. तो गाने निकाल रहे थे हम. So 2020 was when I started releasing music, and I think after that I just loved how I loved the rush, so it never stopped after that.
How did your gigging start? Like, was it like before you started you making original stuff, or were doing covers and gigs and stuff?
So gigs, I always wanted to do gigs like ever since I moved to Mumbai, and I used to see like a lot of my friends doing these gigs in restaurants and stuff, and it really made me want to do the same thing. But to be very honest, when I moved to Mumbai when I was an 18-year-old kid, I did not have the confidence. I did not have any sort of ability to interact with the audience. I was very shy. So I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And then I remember, I think after the lockdown started to open up in 2020 December, I started doing gigs with a couple of friends in Bangalore. So I never was able to speak to the audience, but like my band members would do that for me. And Bangalore ke baad वापस Mumbai आई, and then again, struggling to find contacts and find people that you will give you gigs. So I started calling restaurants ki suno, I'm a
पैसा
musician,
चाहिए.
I need work. Yes, I need work. I am broke. Please give me gigs. And then I started
Please
like
पैसा
I got
दो.
yes, please, I need to eat. So then some of the restaurants reverted to me, and then that's how I started. So I think regularly I started. I want to say like 2 years ho gaye. I've done a couple of wedding gigs, corporate shows, got in contact with some good people, and it's really good like to see where I started from and like the things that I'm doing now. I'm really excited. Like I have a very good feeling about this year when it comes to shows and music. So yeah, ma'am, I hope कि, things work out for me this year. वरना पता
but
नहीं क्या
but the
करूँ
only
मैं.
but the only thing that which is at risk is your hair. वो बचने वाला नहीं है.
Why is it a risk?
मैं ले लूंगा ना.
Right.
इंश्योरेंस
अभी
करा
अभी
हुआ है
कलर
इसका.
किए.
सिर्फ उसका. अच्छा,
क्या
यू
क्या?
जस्ट कलर्ड इट. इंश्योरेंस
हाँ
करा हुआ है
हाँ
सिर्फ
तो
इस पार्ट का.
नहीं यार करना पड़ेगा ना अब. अभी मैंने
हाँ
2 दिन
तो
पहले कलर
हाँ.
किया है तो अब सोचना पड़ेगा थोड़ा.
हाँ एग्जैक्टली, स्पेशली व्हेन यू गो आउट ऑन स्ट्रीट्स ऑन मुंबई. ये तो
हाँ ऐसे
मतलब
कोई उठा के
हाँ
पूछता.
चला
हाँ
जाए. हाँ अच्छा लगा, चलो पाव भाजी समझ के लेके चला जाएगा.
मस्त
राइट.
लगता है ऐसे. बन लग रहा है बिल्कुल कुछ खाने की चीज
हाँ
लग रही है.
exactly. I'll put this in the thumbnail. You do like this, I'll click a photograph and put this in the thumbnail. Circus hairdo.
Style.
How old were you when you moved to Mumbai, and from where did you move? Like you used to stay before? Where did you stay before?
No. So I grew up in Dubai in UAE. So I was there till my 11th grade. फिर 12th grade के लिए my whole family we moved to Bangalore. So I was in Bangalore for a year 12th के लिए, and then for college I moved to Mumbai in 2019. So lockdown की वजह से it was pretty much up and down from Bangalore to Mumbai for like 2 years. But now I'm settled here, and my family is also moving here in a few months. So then I'll finally move back with my family, and it will be sorted. Abhi I'm living with a couple of friends. It's good, but family की याद आती रहती है, and it's really
हाँ.
hard to meet them and travel a lot. So I'm waiting for them to come here actually.
But they'll be disappointed when they come and find out that their hair is already mailed to someone else.
Oh, my mom has already she's given up on me when it comes to my hair. इतनी बार color कर दिया, अब mama is not even shocked. Like I remember the last time I colored my hair, I called her. I'm like, Mama, I did something. She goes like, Did you color your hair again? I was like, How did you know that? Wow.
अरे हाँ, वो तो कुछ नया नहीं है. हाँ करते ही रहते हो.
Yeah,
हाँ
she's
मैं
like,
छोड़ दिया, हाल ही छोड़ दिया तुम पे. जाओ.
I'm so used to you just making stupid decisions. Like, do it. Now you do what you want.
Great.
So,
हाँ. Plus you can do what you want now. You're over 18.
facts.
Factors. When did you do your first gig, and how was the feeling of that?
Yeah. So my first gig was in Pune, and I remember I had gone to visit someone, and he had gotten a gig, and they required some English music, and I personally am much stronger of an English singer. Like when I moved to Mumbai, I was mainly an English singer, and then Mumbai में रह के हिंदी तो सीखनी पड़ती है. So I started singing Hindi once I moved here. But us दिन I remember like they wanted English music, and I just happened to be in Pune, so he asked me to do the gig with him, and I remember being like shit nervous. Like even though it was in Conrad, कोई सुन नहीं रहा था. There were like maybe 10 people. Nobody gave a shit, and I was like, oh my god, like I don't know how to
Awkward.
talk in the man. Yeah, I was just like looking at him, ki you talk, I'm just singing. Like, but it was just such a nice feeling, and like it made me realize ki chalo, this is something I want. Like I want to keep doing this, and it keeps every time I do a gig and I get a positive response, it's like the feeling is just amazing every time. I haven't gotten sick of it, which is hopefully I never do. But it's just a great feeling to know that people are enjoying your music and your voice, and I think that's what keeps me going.
So when are we like seeing you in Berkeley?
Sorry?
When are we like seeing you on Berkeley?
Someday, yaar. Someday.
यार क्या कर दिया. Anyway, what was your worst gig till now that you've performed?
Worst gig. Well, I don't have like a worst, but I can tell you like some of the bad experiences that I've had is when some things that irritate me when I'm doing a gig is like, so I had gone to this place where they had told me ki chalo English music karna hai, chill English vibe, brunch vibe. So मैं गा रही हूँ. And then there was this bunch of like people who had come to party and they're like, play retro Hindi music. I'm like, chalo, theek hai. I start singing Gulabi Aankhein and all that stuff. And this crowd is pissing me off. Okay, they're coming up to the stage like, faster, faster, faster. I'm like, dude, if I play faster, my guitar will break. Like, don't irritate me. Like, let me do my thing. Like, what faster, faster? And like, people who don't, like, I'm like, bro, I cannot play faster than this. Like, I physically cannot. So stupid.
Paneer. Wait, I got an idea. What if we had paneer in the background? Paneer utha ke fetch.
I was like, yeah, okay, sure. And then I started ignoring that dude. I'm not even making eye contact with him after that. I'm like, I cannot. But my worst experience, I'll tell you, it wasn't with me, but I was doing this gig in Bangalore with my band at the time. It was a 3-person band. And there was this guy on drugs, or he was drunk. I don't know. We used to perform on the street outside a restaurant. We used to perform on the street. So, like, the crowd used to be crossing. They would stop. They would listen. It was a great vibe. There was this one old guy. He's on drugs, bro. I'm sure he was on drugs. He's coming and he's dancing and he's telling everybody, put your phone down, live in the moment. And we're like, ha ha ha. Uske baad, he grabbed my guitarist from his back and kissed him on the neck. He kissed him. My guitarist said, what the hell? Like, guitar bajate ऐसे flinch हुआ है. And
चुम्मा किसने दिया?
Like, dude randomly just came and kissed him. उसके बाद same place, this guy, some Bangalorean dude. So we were singing Hindi songs.
Bangalorean dude.
Yeah, dude, these people are so like, I don't know Kannada and I'm not going to learn Kannada. I'm not interested. So I was singing my Hindi songs. This dude comes up and takes the mic and he starts complaining in Kannada, and then he's like, they are in Bangalore, they should sing Kannada songs, why are they singing Hindi? And I'm like, dude, if you don't want to listen, then like leave. Then bouncers came and dragged him away. Like, people are mad. They think they're so like entitled to say anything to musicians now. Like, bro, we are doing our job. Let us do it.
सुनना है सुनो वरना जाओ.
वही क्या कन्नड़ा सुनना है तो मैं earphones लगा के चले जाना यार. I'm not going to sing Kannada songs for you.
And fast तो बिल्कुल नहीं fast.
So entitled behavior.
Play fast.
Play faster. Play. I'm like, they want upbeat song. मतलब कुछ भी बोले. Play faster, play louder. Like, dude, I
faster,
cannot
louder.
change.
एक काम करो, बॉम्ब गिरा दो आके यहाँ पे सब एक साथ.
Dude, just you want to dance, मतलब कुछ भी बोल देते हैं artist को. I cannot.
This is the same thing that happened to me. I went to Bangalore like previous year. वहाँ पे ना क्या होता था? I have to every morning I have to get out, like of course, and I have to grab the auto. और वहाँ पे ऑटो बहुत एक्सपेंसिव होता है. मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि 10-15 रुपए दे चले. 250-300 रुपए ना किडनी ले लो ना मेरा. किडनी ले लो.
3 किलोमीटर 200 रुपए. I'm like, are you mad? Like, why?
शाम को आके खाओ क्या? चाय पी के डिनर करूँ मैं. हाँ, तो वहाँ पे ना अगर उन लोग को हिंदी बोलूँ, they get frustrated.
Yeah, dude.
मेरे को ऑटो वाले रिजेक्ट कर रहा है कि नहीं जाएंगे.
रिजेक्शन तो मैंने मैक्स मुंबई में ही फेस किया है. मुंबई वाले ऑटो ड्राइवर, they laugh at me. They like, I'll be like, भैया Malad East. They'll be like, and then they'll drive off. मैं हंसने you just say no. They just like, and they'll go. Like,
ना आपको नहीं लेंगे. Same thing happened with Bangalore. नहीं जाएंगे. They are like, they will look. Bangalorean auto drivers are, they will look at you for 2 minutes. Then they'll go. I'm like, late हो रहा हूँ मैं. They'll stare at you. They stare at you like this, and I'm like, इतना देख क्यों रहा यार? क्या What did I do? Why are you staring at me? मैंने सिर्फ बोला 200 से इसको 100 या फिर 150 करो. उतना पैसा है नहीं. इंडियन हो, गरीब हो, समझने की कोशिश करो. नहीं, फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट दे गेट फ्रस्ट्रेटेड व्हेन यू टॉक टू देम इन हिंदी. मतलब गॉड डैम इट, मतलब मैं भाग के आ गया वापस. नहीं हो, बहुत हो गया, बहुत चढ़ लिया ऑटो और नहीं.
My God, Bangalore is a beautiful city. I love the place, but like,
I love the pollution.
Pollution is worse here, dude. It's worse here.
Ah,
Like Mumbai, forget Mumbai. Delhi mein jo, I don't even live in Delhi. Like I've barely been to Delhi. But the things that I've heard from my friends who live in Delhi, oh
hmm.
my God.
Ah,
And Mumbai में तो pollution दिखने लग गया है. Like air, in the air you can literally
brr.
see how dirty it is. Bro,
Uh-huh.
मन ही नहीं पता बाहर जाने का. Literally, it's so bad.
I sometimes have students from Delhi and I connect over them and they're like जब यहाँ पे ठंड होता है ना तो you can't see anything outside. I'm like I am this romanticizing guy. I'm like हाँ वहाँ पे fog होगा mist आएंगे. They're like नहीं धुआं है. I'm oh ठीक है ठीक है मैं गलत आप ठीक चलो आज का क्लास फ्री होगा आपके लिए जाओ कोई पैसे नहीं लेंगे. Something of that sort, right?
Getting very bad.
फ्रस्ट्रेटिंग लाइक इंडियंस ना अल्टीमेटली क्या करे वही चावल दाल खा के 150 रुपये कौन देगा ऑटो में यार. मतलब सही बात है कि नहीं मतलब कौन देगा नहीं दूंगा 150 रुपये मेरा एक महीने का भाड़ा हो जाएगा ना टू बी ऑनेस्ट मिडिल क्लास वही.
Uber is like half the price of the normal auto drivers. It's
हाँ
ridiculous.
बैठ के जाएंगे चलो वीआईपी हम लोग. What did you learn in the institute when you went there? What did you learn professionally? Production, instruments, singing?
So the course was a production and composition course. So we had subjects like we had drums, we had piano for like 3 years. We also had Hindustani vocals. So definitely like my vocals have improved immensely in college because there were a lot of training that we went through. Then we had production obviously because the main like the course was production. But then again like I enjoyed the production aspect for sure, but it's not my interest. Like it's not what I'm leaning towards because production में मुझे इतना it's a lot of technical stuff
Yeah.
जो मुझे इतना समझ में नहीं आता है. Like एक कान से दूसरे कान से बाहर
Yeah.
it's that kind of thing. But like for me I think I've always known first year से ही मुझे like पता था कि I want to be a singer. Like I don't want to be a producer. I will learn the basics so that I'm self-sufficient when it comes to making my songs and you know letting someone know कि मुझे ऐसे चाहिए. But when it comes to like what I want to do, it's singing. So I was very, very much focused on that. So I mean, we learned the overall aspect of music. So everyone kind of got, you know, the chance to decide what they're into and focus on that one thing. So it was a good experience. But yeah, like the course is called production. And मैंने वो ही मतलब पता नहीं क्या मैंने बस marks लेके आई हूँ सब. But I haven't learned much honestly. बहुत confusion.
So you did that for like 3 years. So it's a kind of a degree course.
Yeah, 2019 में I joined and then 2022 I graduated.
चेहरा देख के लग रहा होगा. Uneducated piece of shit. When you started singing, before getting into the college and getting trained, were you like self-taught or went to a gurukul or learned singing?
So yeah, I had a music teacher back in Dubai. I used to learn music school maybe. So school mein I used to go for these evening classes where I learned drums. And I had a teacher, his name is Alok sir. So he taught me Hindustani vocals for quite a few years. But when it comes to Western vocals, I'm self-taught because I think उधर Western vocals के लिए options थे, but I was my parents also were like, you know, you train in Hindustani, it will stabilize your voice, which is very true. Hindustani vocals में you really learn how to stabilize how you sing. So I was training in Hindustani vocals, classical and everything, but side by side I was very interested in English music. So Western जो भी accent है and the feel and the ways of singing in English, that is all I think like सुन के I've learned. So you know, combining both, I think that my classical base definitely helped me have a stronger voice, so that I can use it in what I'm actually interested in. And now though I do both, like not classical, but I do sing in Hindi as well. So like best of both.
Multi-talented.
सब करती हूँ मैं.
दाल चावल का पावर यही है.
Whatever you need, I will offer. You want Hindustani singer, I will sing. You want English singer, I will sing. Anything. But
No. We want past music, past.
Yeah. Fast also I will sing, but no Kannada. That is absolutely never I will sing.
I'll invite you for a gig. Corporate वहाँ पे कन्नड़ा में गाना गाना पड़ेगा. The next day you will block me.
गिटार लेके बाहर निकल जाऊंगे बस.
The next day you will block me. Kid, bye. हो गया,
Yeah, and
बाय
then
बाय।
auto wala will be like, fuck you, and then he'll leave it.
कनाडा नहीं बजाओगे, fuck you।
Like 500 rupees, I'll be like, मैं चल के जाऊंगी, thank you.
500 रुपीज नहीं, मतलब निकला कि आप किस वजह से निकल रहे हो, आप तो वैसे मतलब यू बी टेंस्ड व्हेन यू आर आउट ना, तो ही विल बी लाइक क्या हुआ, नहीं गिग नहीं बजाना, क्यों, कनाडा में 5 लाख रुपए वहां तक स्टेशन तक। अरे मैं घर के कागज गिरवी रख रहा हूँ, आप चलिए।
मैं किडनी निकाल के दे देती हूँ,
हाँ,
आप मुझे
ऑटो में बैठ जाना, वो काट के ले लेगा, ठीक है, किडनी ले लो, अब चलो, घर के कागज ले लो, जेवर ले लो, एटीएम कार्ड्स ले लो, बाप को भी ले लो, सब ले लो, बट आ जाओ, चलो, बाप ले लो। ये सही था, बाप ले लो। When did you get your first paying gig? कैसा लगा पैसा मिलके? Typical middle class.
So I think when I started off, I used to earn shit. I used to not earn anything. जो भी मैं कमा रही थी वो मेरे travel में चला जाता था. Like I have done very low paying gigs and I've done like decent gigs also. Like I've done gigs where I used to earn 1.5K
I
for
understand.
2 hours. And उसमें भाई travel में ही चला जाता था पूरा. So I'm like, I'm not really earning anything except for like I'm having fun. So I was like, चलो ये I'm finally doing gigs. So मैं कर भी लेती थी. But I've done like really low paying gigs. And then I've done gigs that I feel like, chalo, at least someone is recognizing my worth and willing to pay me this much. So I think 2022 mein I really progressed from shit gigs to like decent gigs to like gigs that I've really enjoyed and like, you know, something for the books. So 2022 was a good year. Like when it comes to evolving as an artist, 2022 was crazy.
So the pandemic shaped you as an artist.
Definitely. 100%. The pandemic में we got so much time because हम कुछ कर ही नहीं gigs तो नहीं कर सकते pandemic में and घर पे ही बैठे थे full time. So I definitely got the time to like sit and write music and sing and record and I posted so many covers in the lockdown and I think that's when you know मेरे followers भी थोड़े increase होने
I saw on
लगे because
Instagram.
yeah. So I think before lockdown I had like not much and then lockdown में some of my reels went viral and people started noticing and
Nidhi become a billionaire.
Soon, guys. Very soon. Give me a few years.
She will, for the people I'm saying, she will send her hair when she becomes that.
Yes,
सबको वैसा वाला बाल मिलेगा। हाँ, ये सिर्फ ऊपर वाला बर्बाद कर दिया।
एक कर्ल ऐसे।
वो पूरा उठा के ये पार्सल कर देगा सबके लिए, पूरा इंडिया लाल बाल लेके घूमेगा।
I love red hair. Like it's become my thing now.
इसलिए तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ उसका इंश्योरेंस करा के रखो, कोई नहीं लेगा तो मैं कर लूंगा, सुबह उठ के देखोगे है ही नहीं।
कल हेयर इंश्योरेंस।
हाँ, सुबह उठ के देखोगे है ही नहीं, कौन लिया, मैं देख रहा हूँ यहाँ पे बैठा हुआ है, कभी क्विक लगा बैठा दूंगा।
अगर मेरे बाल चले गए ना तो you are going to be number one suspect.
Okay, the podcast end here. Bye bye. Hey, this is not fair. और बैंगलोर का एक और एक्सेंट है। I used to travel to a place called Manjunath Nagar. I used to travel to a place called Manjunath Nagar. Okay. And the Manjunath Nagar, yes, चलो लेट हो रहा हूँ। और वो बहुत दूर था, like close to around 5 kilometers. तो मेरे से देखो चार्ज close to around 420 rupees, 450 बोलता था, बस वही 420 में आता था। So 7 days a week, so that you can sum that up like 7 for 28, 3.5 के 4,000 के आसपास जाता था सिर्फ expense।
In travel, oh my god. Dude,
जाना और आना।
Bangalore cost of living is very affordable, but like travel is insanely expensive. So it's same as Mumbai only.
Food is cheap.
Bangalore, food is it's fine. Like there are some good places in Bangalore, some really good places. But yeah, like you spoke about the Bangalore accent. Like Bangalore ka accent is it's very annoying, dude. Like
मैं घर आके तो 1 महीना आ करके बात कर रहा था। Food,
some of the
I'm like,
put scene, come off da, macha, what are you doing, bro? Like,
fuck you, bro.
What is this language? And like, so my sister is still in Bangalore, so sometimes when I talk to her, उसका कभी-कभी Bangalore accent निकल के आता है, and I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, चुप रहे, like नहीं.
बात नहीं करना है।
Like, what is happening to you? She's like, I can't help it, yeah. I live in Bangalore. Like,
hello, okay, bye.
I'm so frustrated.
When you started getting gigs, and you also do session stuff, you do playbacks and feature in music videos, collabs?
Yeah, so I've done like for my friends, I've done a lot of I say harmony recordings, backup vocal recordings, and I've done a couple of demo recordings for people as well. Some of them paid, some of them दोस्तों के लिए, like obviously not because uh, जो मेरा class था, we're all musicians, so we all work with each other, we all help each other out, and I really love that. Like it's nice to have a community of friends that are all in the same field, so we're always helping each other out. If a friend is releasing a song and he wants harmony vocals, then like obviously I'm going to do that for him. So yeah, like we always work with each other, and even jo community Instagram pe bani hai, like if someone wants help, or like if I'm asking someone to produce a song for me, many times we do collaborations that are like unpaid. It's like experience bhi mil raha hai,
It's
contacts bhi
fruitful.
मिल रहे हैं. Sure. Yeah, so like musicians always help musicians, which I really love about the music community. It's so beautiful to see that like there are people that exploit us, and we all know that we are not. A lot of people are not willing to pay us well, so we like are willing to help each other out, and it's really nice.
इट्स अ सपोर्टिव सिस्टम, बट वही एक ग्रुप जाकर रह जाता कि नहीं आपको तो ना शायद फ्री में नहीं करना जाओ.
Yeah, but I think the music community, at least the indie music community in India, is a very, very supportive community. Like I've had good experiences really with everyone that I've connected with over Instagram. I've made some really good friends as well, जो like have produced for me, or that have we've made reels together. Like lockdown में सब reels बना रहे थे साथ में, तो it was very nice. It was a good experience.
Interesting. Earlier, last set of few questions, then I'll set you free. Otherwise, I don't want to see the consequences. Yeah, मैं अभी खाऊंगा जाके क्या. I'll have Maggie.
Same, मैं cup noodles बनाने वाली हूँ.
मैं मैगी वही 2 मिनट का. In terms of getting songs and word out, did you sit and plan with a pen and paper that songs को इस तरीके से market करना है, or did you hire a marketing agency, or just did everything yourself, or just learned the branding and all of that from somewhere?
So most of the marketing that I do for my songs, I do it myself. Like it could be putting out a reel, or like putting out like BTS of our song, or putting out a teaser, or like YouTube shorts, YouTube music video, lyric video. So some of them, I use like Instagram ads or YouTube ads to reach more of a wider audience. But I don't really have the budget to hire a marketing team yet. But when I have that budget, I will do it because
Very
I would
soon.
love to have the ability to reach a wider audience, because abhi obviously my audience is not much, but I'm really hoping that changes this year, because I have a lot of songs planned. I have like, hopefully if things go well as planned, then at least 5 to 6 songs this year I should be able to release. So I would like to reach a wider audience soon.
I'll be waiting. This year you are putting out EPs, albums, or just singles?
Singles. I mean,
Like
abhi
what,
tak
and by an audience, what can we expect from Nidhi?
So abhi tak the plan is singles. I don't have a plan for an EP or anything yet. I do have a song coming out hopefully soon, either last week of Jan or first week of Feb, which is going to be my first solo release after 1.5 years.
Wow.
So I'm very excited. Because the last 2 songs that I released were collaborations, but this is going to be just mine. Obviously not produced by me, but like composed, sung, written by me. So I'm very excited about that. And then uske baad I have a few 5 to 6 songs that are like written and ready to get like work, like start working on them. But yeah, EP ka to plan nahi hai, but you can definitely expect some good singles coming out this year from me. I'm excited.
Do you record your songs that you like? Have you built a home studio of yourself, or just go to a studio to record
Yes.
and mix master and all of that?
I would show you my studio, but like my chair is full of clothes right now, so I would not do that. But I have chota sa setup ghar pe. Like I have a desk, I have my interface, mic, speakers, and all of that. But when it comes to songs, like original songs that I want to release, I prefer recording in a studio, like jaake. प्रोफेशनल स्टूडियो, क्योंकि ऑब्वियसली वो क्वालिटी का डिफरेंस रहता है घर पे, प्लस आई लिव इन लाइक सच अ क्राउडेड एरिया, तो
क्या
there's always like, yeah, dogs barking even at 4 a.m. they are barking, like I can't record anytime without some noise. There's market यहाँ पे नीचे रोड पे, तो like so much noise, cars, autos, everything honk 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 all the time. So it's very difficult. Like if I'm doing covers, like reels and stuff, then yeah, I record at home. But if I'm doing like a professional song, I prefer to rent a studio maybe for like 2 hours, get the main vocals done, and then बाकी घर पे हो जाता है, क्योंकि background vocals इतना फर्क नहीं पड़ता, and इतने पैसे नहीं है कि पूरा मैं स्टूडियो में रिकॉर्ड करूँ. तो yeah, like it depends on the project and what I'm working on also. Mix master, I have like a friend right now who is doing the mix masters for me. He's an amazing engineer. His name is Rahul. So he did the mix master for my last song, which it's called Bekabu. So me and Rohan had done that song and he mixed it and it was amazing. So definitely, like, he's become like, Rahul has become my go-to guy. Like if I have a song, I know that he is going to take it to the next level. So currently he's working on the mix for my next song. So once that's done, वो भी release हो जाएगा soon.
We all will be waiting for that. Probably the last question of the entire session, that is, from your own experience. From your own experience, give 3 advice to all musicians and artists. Own experience, huh?
My own experience, I would definitely say कि there have been moments where I have felt fun. Yes.
Vocalist
So there have been
problems.
yes. So there have been times where I felt कि music is not working out for me, or how am I going to make this into a career, or I mean I still question that every day कि is this something that I can definitely do full time for the rest of my life.
Can I make money out of this?
Exactly, like is it something that I can like live on sustainably. And even though I mean I'm very lucky to have parents that are supporting me and they're very willing to help me wherever I need, but I do want to make it to a point in my life where I am self-sufficient and I'm doing music as a career because I love it. Like there's really nothing else I want to do. So I think my advice would be कि even in those moments where you feel like ये नहीं हो रहा है मेरे से, yeah, like I should just have a backup option, or I should just do a job like a 9 to 5. If you're really truly passionate about music, I feel like सबका moment आता है. So like I would just recommend कि keep giving it your best shot. Even on the days where you feel like ये नहीं होने वाला है मेरे से, get up and record something, write something, like that motivation, it will come back. I feel like it'll come when it needs to happen. It'll happen for you. So that's my number one advice. Number two, I would say कि I know that a lot of people say that music is a very unconventional career to go for, and it's not. Everyone doesn't support it. Like everyone's not going to believe that this is something that you can do. So I feel like second thing I would say is like don't listen to that. They don't listen to people telling you ki oh, music is just a hobby. What's your full-time job? Because I've had people say that to me ki they've asked me ki oh, what do you do? I'm like, oh, I'm a musician. And then they're like, oh, but that's like a hobby now. What's your job?
Common question.
Yeah. Like there's nothing else. So that would be one thing ki don't take that to heart. If you know that this is what you want, then just like go for it. Number 3, I would say like when it comes to gigs, I have definitely done a lot of gigs that I haven't enjoyed. And I feel like I was forcing myself to do those gigs, even though it was not my scene, but I was forcing myself to do it because I was like, I need to earn. And at one point, I was doing these gigs that I was not enjoying so frequently that I started to not enjoy performing in general. Like this was a very recent experience. And I stopped working, like I stopped doing those gigs. It was like this party scene. They wanted loud party music.
Fast,
and that's just not my kind of thing. Yeah, fast. So it's like, it's just not my thing. So I stopped doing that for a month. I didn't really have a lot of work, but I felt so happy. Even though I was not earning much, I felt so happy that I am not forcing myself in a situation जहाँ पे मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि मुझे music या फिर मुझे performing में मजा नहीं आ रहा है. So my third advice would be कि if you're not enjoying something, don't do it, because eventually that's going to lead to you losing your passion for music. So that would be ki, like, go for things that actually make you happy. Don't think ki, like shit, like I need to earn. I mean, I know that for a lot of people that is important, but like don't ever put yourself in a situation where you might lose your love for music or for performing. So yes, these are my three advices. Very, very long advices.
For the audience, I'm saying thank you so much for listening to this. Once again, like thank you so much, Nidhi, for joining after a day. Have been really disturbing you for a lot. For the audience, I'm saying I'll leave everything in the description. Please do check her out. Follow her. Give her songs a listen. It would be fantastic. Support all of the artists you hear. And once again, thank you so much for joining. Means a lot.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Waiting for your songs, huh?
Yes, me too. Chalo.
Yeah. Bye bye. Good night.
Bye bye. Good night.